Hey everybody, Blue Goblin here for a special predictions video. And in here I'm going to try and predict the matches for WWE Money in the Bank 2016. I got the card right here on my tablet. I'm going to be looking at it and giving my thoughts on it. This card was updated about a few hours ago. So if this card should happen to change after I do this video, what the fuck ever. Okay. It seems that we got some, looks like we got like maybe 3 or 4 pre-match, kickoff matches. First one I see here is Golden Truth versus Breezango. First of all, who fucking cares? We've already seen this culminate on a Monday Night Raw. Golden Truth, I like Gold Dust. I tolerate R-Truth a lot. Fandango, fuck him. Tyler Breeze, I used to think Tyler Breeze could really be a really high mid-card champion in the future. I used to think that once he came to the main roster, he could do something for maybe like the Intercontinental title or the US title, but look what they fucking done with him. So I really could care less about this match. I'm probably not even going to fucking watch this match. The Dudley Boys versus the Lucha Dragons. As much as I respect the Dudley Boys, they haven't meant shit here lately. They have not meant a goddamn thing, and the WWE's done a tremendous job of making it look that way. And the Lucha Dragons, this is another match where I'm like, I don't fucking care. Speaking of not fucking caring, Sheamus versus Apollo Crews. The only thing I'm going to say about this match is Apollo Crews needs to win. I mean, if you really, truly believe you have any plans for this guy, he needs to go over Sheamus. Pure and simple. What they do before he wins, I could care less. But Apollo Crews needs to win. If you really want to take this guy somewhere, if what I've heard is true, that you really do have plans to, you know, shape him up, then he has to win. It's the only outcome necessary. I know Sheamus is protected, as well as the bro kick is protected, but Crews needs to go over. He does. Baron Corbin versus Dolph Ziggler for the 1,527,000 fucking time. This is the feud that nobody asked for, and it's the feud that just will not fucking die. This is like the Matt Hardy feud. This feud will not die. And I'm like, my God, just end this fucking shit. I mean, you've already done a good job of making Baron Corbin seem meaningless. You put him in the ring with somebody like Dolph Ziggler. Sorry, Schleg Daddy, I have to do it. Fuck Dolph Ziggler. But the fact of the matter is, just have Baron Corbin mow him down and get him the fuck away from Ziggler. Have him do something meaningful, for the love of God. Okay, and judging by the main card, we got Rusev versus Titus O'Neil for the United States Championship. I like what somebody said about Titus O'Neil. I believe it was on WhatCulture.com that said, this is basically WWE apologizing to Titus for suspending him, so here's a mid-card push for you. To be honest, I might actually, this match could surprise me. Not that it probably won't, but I expect Rusev to win. There's really, okay, what happens if Titus O'Neil wins and becomes United States Champion? Then what? Then what? To me, the title works better on Rusev because now you have a mega heel champion that people can chase after. People, you know, want to beat him. Okay? You're trying to reestablish the monstrosity that made him so awesome. You're trying to rebuild that. What's going to happen if Titus O'Neil beats him? I mean, the only logical outcome is to have Rusev retain. And maybe save him for John Cena later in the year. Fuck me. Charlotte and Dana Brooke versus Natalya and Becky Lynch. I like 3 of these girls. I like Charlotte, I like Natalya, and I like Becky Lynch. Dana Brooke, she still needs some work. She still needs some work. But this match, basically all this match is doing is serving as protection to keep the title on Charlotte to save her up for Sasha Banks. Because you want to get Sasha Banks against Charlotte for SummerSlam. That's the match you need to go with. And I figured of course they're going to do a tag team match just to keep the belt on Charlotte long enough to build up Sasha Banks. That's literally the only purpose this match serves. And as far as who should win, sorry, but I gotta say Charlotte and Dana should win, and Charlotte should get the win. If you wanna keep heat on her, unless you're gonna job her out to Paige on a random match on fucking Raw, then if you want to keep that heat on Charlotte, she needs to win the match to save her for Sasha Banks. The New Day versus the Club versus the Vaudevillains versus Enzo and Big Cass for the tag team titles. There's only one outcome you can use that would work, and that's to have the Club, the Bullet Club, or the Club, just the Club. You can't have the Bullet Club because right now I believe New Japan and Ring of Honor are currently using the Bullet Club, so the WWE can't use it. But I say Gallows and Anderson definitely need to win this match. The New Day, I like the New Day, but let's be honest, their shtick is getting old. You know, the New Day entertain the hell out of me, but there are times where they're just unbearable to listen to. And they've had those tag team titles long enough, in my opinion. It's time for somebody else to hold them, and I think that the best thing to do is to give them to Gallows and Anderson. You want to establish these guys, and you want the fans to start taking them seriously, and you want to get some heat, you got to go with the Club. The Money in the Bank ladder match, who's in it? Del Rio, Cesaro, Jericho, Dean Ambrose, Kevin Owens, Sami Zayn. 6 guys. Money in the Bank ladder match. Wow, who should win the Money in the Bank ladder match? Should it be Del Rio? Oh, bullshit. Sami Zayn? No. Do I think Sami Zayn could be a possible main eventer? Yeah, you could say Sami Zayn will probably be the next Daniel Bryan. You could probably say that. But is it his time? No. I would say give it about another year or so. He's great. I like Sami Zayn. He's easily likable on TV, and he's a great wrestler. But in my honest opinion, it's not his time. Chris Jericho? No. I just don't have any faith in how the WWE would book Chris Jericho as a world champion. I really don't have any faith, considering how badly they've booked him as world champion multiple times. I don't know. You could say they could probably have like a redemption or a rebuilding of Jericho if he were to win the briefcase, but I just don't see it. Cesaro, no. I would personally like to see Cesaro reignite his feud with The Miz over the Intercontinental title. I think the Intercontinental title would be a great way to build Cesaro. I wouldn't give him the briefcase. As much as I love Cesaro, he's a great wrestler. His mic skills are pitiful at times, but I think Cesaro would make a great Intercontinental champion. The Intercontinental title is the title I respect the most in WWE because it's made so many legends. It's given so many legends their big break, and it used to mean something. And I think Cesaro and Miz in a great feud could really make that title mean something. And I think they should save the Intercontinental title for Cesaro and let him get his stuff in and give him and let Cesaro put on a good show. But should he win the briefcase? No. Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens. That I could understand if WWE had Kevin Owens win. You know, because he's easily one of the top heels in the company right now. It would make sense. It really would, because you could get something out of Kevin Owens should he ever win the briefcase and, God forbid, cash it in and win the world title. I mean, you would already have a ready-made feud between him and Sami Zayn, even though I have already said that it's not Sami Zayn's time to be a main eventer right now. It's not his time yet. He needs a little more time. But Kevin Owens, I mean, you can get other feuds with Kevin Owens. It doesn't always have to be Sami Zayn. You can get other feuds with Kevin Owens and it can work. But for me, there's only one real outcome you can have, and that's to have Dean Ambrose win it. Now, I'm not a really big Dean Ambrose fan. I'm fucking sick and tired of that stupid backflip through the ropes and coming back through to the clothesline. I fucking hate that move. To me, that move is even worse than, I can't believe I'm saying this, that's worse than the fucking 619 was. Oh my god, that move is just horrible. I hate it every time he fucking does it. And sometimes he does it like 3 or 4 times a fucking match. He needs to quit. But you gotta think about this from a storytelling perspective. Dean Ambrose is the most logical and sensible choice for the winner because you have something there already. You have Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins feuding for the world title. There you have the 3rd former member of the Shield with the briefcase. And he has already stated that I don't care if it's you or you. If I can cash it in, I will cash it in and I will win that title. There you already have storytelling. You already have a purpose. You already have build. So the most logical and the most sensible thing you can do is have Dean Ambrose win this match and win that briefcase. It's either Dean Ambrose or Kevin Owens. The rest of them, for the love of God, anybody but Del Rio. John Cena versus AJ Styles. Now, I hate to shit on everyone's excitement, but what in the fuck has gotten everybody so excited about this match? You mark my words. This is the beginning of a feud with John Cena. Just because it involves the phenomenal AJ Styles does not mean it's going to bode well for the motherfucker. Listen, a lot of you fans on the internet were just instantly going, oh, AJ Styles is going to be the one to take down the almighty Cena monster. You said the same fucking thing about guys like Wade Barrett. You said the same thing about Kevin Owens. You said the same thing about CM Punk. You said the same thing about Damian Sandow. You said the same thing about the entire fucking Nexus. You said the same thing about Chris Jericho. Do I need to go on? Do I really need to continue? The answer is no. I'm sorry, but this is what I see happening. I see either AJ Styles winning with some bullshit reason to protect Cena, or LOL, Cena wins, AJ Styles continues the feud and continues to lose and lose and lose to the Super Cena monster, therefore burying and killing off another young talent because the WWE and Vince McMahon just don't have the courage to make somebody look better than their beloved John Cena. Give it a couple of months, give it 3 or 4 more months, and I'll be ready and willing to come back on this camera and say, I fucking told you so, when AJ Styles is down to mid-card for life along with guys like Dolph fucking Ziggler. Who do I want to win? Of course I want AJ Styles to win, but who do I see winning? LOL. And then the main event for the World Heavyweight title, you have Roman Reigns defending the title against the Power Ranger Weasel Jesus, Seth Rollins. LOL, Roman wins. I really see that happening. The WWE has made their decision. I'll give the WWE credit. I'll give them props. They made their choice, and despite overwhelming hate from the fans toward Roman Reigns, and despite overwhelming hate to that stupid fucking catchphrase he has, I'll give the WWE props and I will give them credit. They made their decision and they're sticking with it. So I see Roman Reigns winning. Pure and simple. So there's my little predictions video for WWE Money in the Bank 2016. I want to thank y'all for watching. Please subscribe, and I'll see y'all later.